Hello, everybody. Just so you know that this is a live stream, so I will be talking to people in the chat room if you're watching this back at a later time. Just waiting for people to come in. So today I went, hi Candy, how are you, honey? I went and downloaded a couple of PDF coloring books today. So I thought I'd show you guys. Hi, Pickle. How are you doing, Jody? I hope you're feeling better. Selena, I'm doing okay, hon. I'm really kind of down in the dumps and blah today. So I'm just didn't feel in the mood to color. So I thought I'd come online and show you guys these PDFs that I got today. Hi, Robin. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks. Thank you, Selena. I hope everybody's doing well. I still have a bit of a cough, so I apologize in advance. Oh, Pickle, that is so wonderful. It's been a long time since I had babies. I don't remember. Yeah, it's been a long time. 20 years since I had a baby in the house. Have any of you seen this flip through yet? Yes, she does, Jody. My camera's a little crooked. I'm going to try and hopefully not make anybody dizzy. So I'm still crooked. So it's got to go that way. Right? Has anybody seen a flip through of this one yet? By Deborah Muller, Springtime? I'm just waiting to see if comes in. All right, let's do a flip through. And we'll go from there. So this is the cover and this is the back of the book. Can you believe Deborah Muller has over 70 coloring books for us? My goodness, 70 guys. That woman can draw. Now, I'm not really sure, but for some reason, there are two in this book. I don't know where it is. There were two this book belongs to pages. Not really sure why. Oh, I love Deborah Muller. She's so fun. This book's a little bit different than her normal. I'm finding that there's a lot of smaller details than normally she does. So there's that page. There's a lot of little details in this book, but good for markers. Oh yes, Selena loved her detail. It's a cute little cowgirl. I love the little mouse. Oh my goodness, look at that cute hedgehog. Hi Beth, welcome. I started, Beth. We've gone through, I think, 4. Isn't this hedgehog adorable, guys? Oh, I love hedgehogs. The little girl laying in the grass, reading her book and looking at the clouds, having a nap. Here's a nice Easter image. Look at him. Come on, guys. He's so cute. See, this is the second this book belongs to page. A walk in the rain. Some spring winds. Oh my goodness, I love this one. Look at all those tiny little bugs. Look at the mushrooms. Aren't these cute? You have to be a cutesy person, but these are the ones that I like to have fun with and use different multimedia on. Now there's a pack of cats. Or as Sheldon Cooper would say, a glaring of cats. Oh, there he is again. Oh, I'm just in love with this little hedgehog dude. Oh, she is so pretty. This one's cute too. Lots of cats. With her little cat ear hat. With her little wooden ducky going for a walk in the rain. Oh, somebody's decided to be a ladybug. There's a cat hanging around. No cat lady's here. Look at her. She's pretty. I love her hair. Miss doing ballet out in the yard. And there's my hedgehog again. Some rabbits. Lots of butterflies too in these pictures. Oh, look at that. I like this picture. And of course, I like the hippie. Yeah, there are. Doing her gardening. And this is the last page here with some ducks. So what did you guys think of that one? Hi, Tess. Give me your honest opinions on that book, ladies. That's this one here. Oh, hi, Grace. How are you? If you guys give me a second to get up and grab a drink, then I'll go through the Botanica by Robert Roskam. And now, you guys want a big book? This Botanica book is a big book. We will be here for a while going through this one. It didn't buffer for me that I noticed, Tess. I'll be right back, guys. I need to get something to drink. I'm very dry. Hi, Grace. I picked it up off of Etsy. I'll leave a link down in the description if I remember. Sorry about that. I hit the camera trying to adjust my light. I'm still crooked. Is it doing better now, Tess, or is it still buffering? This here, I can tell you that the pages are not going to be in order. We had some issues with my printing. And I haven't had time to sit down and deal with everything just yet to put this back in order. But this is a big book, guys. Very big book. The one that you just saw is less than half of that. And I'm just going to put a little disclaimer out there. like I did last night. I am still quite sick with my Crohn's. So if you hear any gurgling of noises or bubbling, or that is myself, I have no control over those noises because I have an ostomy. So I'm just putting that out there. So I found this coloring book probably about 4 months ago, but I've been purchasing so many books that needing to buy PDFs wasn't a necessity. Don't get me wrong, I still bought lots of books. I think I've spent in the last 24 hours about $250 Canadian. So that's, I don't have a shortage of books. But I'm down in the dumps and I didn't feel like coloring, so I went shopping. So let's get in. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have the pile the incorrect way, so. Oh, this will be pretty for the color along. Tess, look at all those pretty mushrooms. Some cherry blossoms. Some berries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries. I'm not sure. These are elder. No, I'm not sure what these ones are called. I will look it up though when I go to color this. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Audrey Hepburn. I love this frame. Love it. I'm not sure which way these go, ladies and gentlemen. I would imagine like this. But I could be wrong. Okay, guys. No problem. This looks like a nice fall one. These are definitely different. Look at all the detail in these. A lot of these would be done up really nicely with some ink tents. Flower bouquets. In the back, I did notice that there is a section that he does let you know what flowers that he uses. So here is one of those pictures with the black background. Birth flowers. There's a lily. I think that's what that is. Hi, Dusty. How are you? Isn't this a pretty book? These could be bluebells. Some roses. You can't have a Botanica book without roses. I have seen these, but I can't remember what they're called. I'm doing great. Thank you, Dusty. I'm in a bit of a slump this evening, so I thought I'd buy some books and come on and do a little flip through instead of coloring at the moment. Maybe I'll be sparked to color as well. That looks like the trusty old poinsettia. So here are the birth flowers. So January is the carnation and the iris. So these are all part of the flowers that we just went through. Oh, and it does tell us the other bouquet pictures as well. So in the forest bouquets, we've had daisies and clover, rose hip, elderberry, and rosebuds. So you can look up reference photos for this book and be able to color these. So that's perfect. Bye for now, Grace. There's ferns, blusher mushroom, gallerina mushroom, and moss, apple blossoms. Oh, and I thought those were cherry blossoms, but they're apple blossoms. Strawberry, red currant, raspberry, ferns, grape hyacinth, blackberry, and the daffodil. So we have absolutely all the pictures in here are labeled at the back of the book. And this is a Botanica book by Robert Roskam. After graduating from art school in the Netherlands, I worked many years in the graphic industry. In 2009, I decided to leave the Netherlands and move to beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Haha, up here with me, although it's not very beautiful right now. It's very cold in Canada. My biggest inspiration is nature and anything in it. I've been drawing my whole life and tried many mediums, but nothing really worked for me. I just stick with what's most comfortable for me, and that is just black pen on paper. Thank you for buying the coloring book, Botanica. I hope you will enjoy it as much as I did creating it. So here's some more of the black background ones. I had an issue with my printer, and I had to put another ink cartridge in. That one I'll have to. I live in Ontario, Dusty, about an hour from Toronto. But here's that frame. Oh, wow. Aren't these pictures just gorgeous, guys? Happy I bought this book. Here's another quote by Audrey Hepburn. When you have found it, you should stick to it. So now I'll have to go and look and put all these pages back in the order that they're supposed to be in. Stupid printer. Hi, May. I didn't even see you come in, May. Sorry about that. And there is the cover of the book. And like I said, it is huge. And for those of you who did not see the size of this book, let me show you again. Look at how big this sucker is. Sorry, May. I got wrapped up in the book. I hope everybody's Doing well. Good night, May. That was funny. I didn't even see her there. I was wrapped up in my book. So I had to reprint that one page, but that's not too bad. And it only took an hour to print it all. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. No, guys, there's nobody outside. Stop barking. No. Hi, Sue. How are you tonight? Psst. Phoenix, that's enough. Phoenix, that's enough. I hope Caroline shows up tonight because I went out and I bought 3 of the Timeless Beauties editions of the Coloring Haven, like I said I would. So one has got her name on it, and I have 2 other ones for sale if somebody didn't get those. I actually had 4 in my hand. And I walked up to the cash register, the only 4 that they had in the drugstore. And I said, I put them down and I said, I'd like to get these. And do you have any more? She says, no, I think those are it. Did you take them all? And I said, yeah. She goes, oh, well, I was going to buy one. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm not, I'm not a mean person, so I gave the 4 that I had in my hand. So I still have 3. Like I said, one of them is earmarked for NYCA 123 Caroline. One belongs to her, and I'm going to sell the other 2, I believe. And if they don't sell, then I might keep them around as a prize for a giveaway. Night, Pickle. Jody, I hope you have a good sleep. If there's one of these that my brain is saying, go ahead and color, because like I said, I'm in a bit of a slump. Not sure why. But I wouldn't mind doing something in marker, I don't think. How about we do this in marker, guys? The flower girl, her. Which one, Beth? This girl? That's the one that called to me too. So for those who have just come in, this is by our lovely Deborah Muller, and it comes from the book Springtime that I downloaded a PDF for today. Okay, you guys have to bear with me because I am not prepared to color. Ooh, don't be wrecking nothing. Kai, come on. So I have to grab a few things. My desk be empty. Oh, look at this. That sign's going to come in handy already. Oh, there we go. I'm not very good with markers just yet. It's a new skill. So did everybody have a decent day? I know a lot of you are in pain or just didn't have a good health day. Me too. I am debating whether or not to take some of my as needed meds because pretty sure tomorrow I change my patches. So I have some meds that tied me over if my patch isn't enough. And I might have to take those shortly here. The swelling in my legs appears to finally be coming down, which is great. It's bad, isn't it, Dusty? You know, my day was kind of blah. I'm hurting. This cold weather is definitely not helping anything at all. I was able to, as I said earlier, go out a little bit today. I went just to the drugstore and to check my mail, and that was, my outing for the week because I am just not feeling it, guys. It was, I slept a lot today, on and off, and yeah, the cold and this dreary weather it doesn't help. Winter is pretty bad for people with pain. There are a lot of us, I believe, in this community that are here for pain specifically. And I know there's a lot of people here for depression and anxiety as well. I'm glad that it does help take me out of my pain at times. Not presently, but sometimes. What, are you guys coloring anything? Beth, are you there? So I'm just using some super tips at the moment. Just for pain, Sue, or do you use it for mental health and anxiety issues? It does both for me, but the majority of the time I use it as a way out of pain. Even if just for a few minutes, it gets my brain thinking about something else. Like the whole time I was showing you those flip throughs, I wasn't in pain, but as soon as I stopped, I was in pain. What page are you working on, Sue? And are you doing that yearly color along that a lot of people are doing with Tina from Nick and Tina Colors? I know they're doing a year-long World of Flowers color long. Hi, Lisa. Welcome to the chat room. I hope you're doing well today. My name is Kylara. And I just did a couple flip throughs, and now I'm just coloring one of the pages from the Deborah Muller book that I went through. I just did a flip through of. Oh, have ya? Well, remember how last night we were talking about me getting it? Well, I did end up getting it from the UK, so I won't have a version, hopefully, that falls apart. I'm supposed to get it in the mail March 5th or 6th, I believe. From the UK, that's not bad, if you say so myself. Where are you from, Lisa, if you don't mind me asking? I'm from cold and snowy Ontario, Canada. And so it's Dusty. Dusty's actually from Calgary. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to have to take something for my pain. I'll be right back. Oh, so I put it on the right way, right? Just talk about yourself, please, just for a moment while I grab some meds. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I have fibromyalgia as well and Crohn's disease. What a broken bunch we are. I know. The one thing that I find with the super tips, I know they're super streaky, but if the area is tiny, I find that you don't see it. Kate from Kate's Coloring Haven, she is an expert with these things. She does really well. So does Beth, actually. I'm more used to using alcohol markers, but I don't with alcohol markers, although I am trying to learn. Don't worry, I'm sorry about the phone. I won't be answering it. The phone was for my roommate. The camera may wobble just a bit. I'm just bringing the desk a little closer to me. I'm trying to learn how to use markers and do pencil on top. I know the concept of it, but putting it into practice and knowing where to put shadows is not something that I'm very good at just yet. Or I don't know where you would add detail with pencils. So that's my biggest issue with that. But I really, really want to learn how, because sometimes you just want to lay marker down and just do a little bit of pencil work rather than having the picture take you 3 days to complete. I was supposed to record another video today and do some editing because I have quite a few things recorded that have to be edited so that I can upload them for you guys. But I was just in such a slump today. I really didn't want to do anything. I ended up pulling out my watercolors and trying them to see if, doing something different would help spark the creativity, but that didn't really happen. But I got on here. Metformin, I don't know what that is. But I'm in Canada, so I really don't know. Well, so are you, Dusty. I actually don't know metformin. I'm on fentanyl, among other things. Could it be causing digestive issues, Dusty? Such as like IBS or something along those lines, an obstruction, ulcers. What color should I pick? I think I'm going to go with let's see what this one looks like. That's a smidge dark. No, very much. Have you just started taking that, Dusty? I take one of the things that I help with digestion is a digestive enzyme. I know that's not going to help your problem now, but possibly in the future, if you need some help with your digestion, possibly try doing a digestive enzyme as well as your meds. Oh, wow. Yeah, you definitely need to be calling the doctor, Dusty. If you're going through withdrawal, perhaps a trip up to the Emerge. Oh, I know the trips to Emerge are not fun, but the dangers that you go through when you're in withdrawal sometimes needs, more immediate help because you're going to be probably in pretty rough shape by the time Monday comes around. Hey, no problem, Dusty. That's what we're here for, sweetheart. We're here to support each other, whether that means emotionally with our coloring or, any help that we can give you. Please make sure you do call Dusty, because we definitely don't want to see you be going through withdrawal, because that's one of the worst things that a person can go through, honest to God. I've had to do it many a time. Sometimes my body doesn't absorb meds at all. And so what ends up happening is I end up having to take like liquid morphine or the patches. Sometimes the patches don't even work properly. All right, Sue, hurry back. How long have you been feeling this way, Dusty? Welcome back, Tess. Oh, I know, Dusty. Oh, you shouldn't have left it so long. That one's not a super tip. This one here is the Tombow dual-ended markers, I think they're called. There's a set of 96 of them, I think. Hi, Jamie. Welcome back. Yeah. These here are the Tombow dual markers. So they have a brush nib on one end and a little bullet tip on the other. I don't tend to use this bullet tip very much because the paper that I use, this really pills the paper. But I've been trying to use these because they streak less than the super tips. Have you ever tried oh, I think it's called, like, the layman's term is Zofran for nausea. I can't remember what the medical name for it is, but it's like gravel. That might be something that you could also ask about, Dusty. Trying to decide what colors to use. Nope. I take it. It's one of the meds that they give cancer patients so that they can deal with the nausea that the chemo brings. It is I just had the name back right there. It was right there, but the brain frog stepped in front. Oh, trying to remember what the name of that is. Next time I get up, I'll go look. The only thing I don't know about Calgary, but in Canada, it's not covered unless you have cancer. But it could be very different there in Calgary. Ondansetron is the medical name for it. Ondansetron, and Zofran is the layman's term. Hopefully that'll help, Dusty. No problem, Beth. You can put Zofran under your tongue. Absolutely, Lisa. That is the one. It tastes like. Do you remember those strips that they used to get, the mouthwash strips? And just how powerful that was? That's how powerful the taste is with the ones that the Zofran that you put underneath your tongue. It is powerful. It makes me nauseous every single time I take it because it's like swallowing mouthwash to me. But it works. Thanks, Tess. This is from the new PDF from Deborah Muller. Beth picked this one. Well, we both did, but Beth doesn't like tombos either. Thank you very much, guys. Bye, Robin. Thanks for coming. Beth, I told you those ones you'd like. The hard ones, the Crayola brush tips. I like the fact that you can watercolor with these also. You don't have to just use them as, a marker. So that appeals to me with the Tombos and the super tips. Oh, wow. Daniel Smith, transparent watercolor grounds with watercolor. I'm going to have to go and look at that. So I would look at this picture and I would have no idea what color to shade any of this with. And I wouldn't know, like, I know that obviously the around her head are going to cast a shadow onto the dress. That kind of shadow I understand. But would I use a black for that? Would I use a blue? Would I, that part, all of that? So using markers with pencils, that's where it gets a little confusing for me. Guess I should do her legs. I think she's got a bit of a bow-legged problem. What do you guys think? But Lisa, you can always just scribble them on a porcelain plate. You just scribble them on a porcelain plate and it wouldn't, and pick it up with your paintbrush. I like the fact that the tombos have flesh tones also. Are they just seem really, I don't know, her legs seem really weird, like her feet shouldn't be going out that way, right? Well, you can help me anytime, sweetheart. Oh, she's dancing. All right, JB. That's a better idea. I've been wanting to get a set of those Lemoshay alcohol markers, but they don't ship to Canada, which really upsets me. So I've been trying to find someone trustworthy, obviously, um, that would mind having them mailed to their house that, you know, lives close. So it's not like I could get Beth or Tess to do it, but they live very far in the US. I need somebody close to the Canada border that wouldn't mind mailing these suckers over. I think a alcohol mark. Oh, sometimes it really irks me that we live in this country sometimes. I lived in the US for 5 years. I loved it, but I miss my family. I would love some sunshine. Are you safe, Sue? I know, Tess, I do too. I'm getting my passport so that Greg and I can do a few items on my bucket list. Oh, for those that weren't here last night and don't know, I have been scheduled for surgery on April the 1st. So there won't be many videos or anything for a little while I recuperate. I'm having some cancer removed off of my face near my sinus cavity. And I'm also having my big toe on my left foot amputated. So it's just a little day surgery. Isn't that funny? An amputation is a day surgery nowadays. I just can't believe it. But yeah, so if you guys can keep me in your thoughts and prayers, during that time or on April 1st and thereafter, that would be greatly appreciated. My big surgery doesn't have a date yet, but I will let you know as soon as I do. Beth and I have to quit smoking first before the big surgery comes in. Unless an emergency happens and he decides to operate anyway. Thank you. I hope everything's going well for you as well. Wait a minute. Wow. I'll be thinking about you too, Jamie. When in April is your surgery? I was so hoping that Caroline would stop in so I could tell her that I got that magazine for her. Caroline, if you're watching this back, please email me. I believe my email's in the video description. And then I'll get your address and I'll mail you that magazine. Oh, what books did you order, Tess? Okay, Jamie, what books did you order? Oh, everybody's ordered books. I'm nosy. What books did you order? I ordered Little Darlings. World of Flowers. Fairy Miracles. And a bunch more. Oh, you did get Spooky Sweets. Tess, you're going to love them. So now I can jump on the Fairy Miracles and World of Flowers train like everybody because, man, lots of people are doing those books. Oh, the Jan Van. Oh, I don't know if I know that one, Beth. Do I know that book? Oh, I bought a Rita Berman one. Which Rita Berman book, Tess? I think. Don't get me. Don't quote me on this. But I ended up getting the season one, the one that has all the different seasons by Rita Berman's books that she picks from. I believe. Or I may have just got the summer one. I have no idea. I got my Rita Berman one from UK with The World of Flowers. But I'll have to go and get my phone to find out which books that I got. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to grab my phone, do a couple things, let my dogs out real quick, and then I will be back. I got the one with the bee. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, Amazon. So I bought Shades of Kauai, the first one, I believe. Yep. So that book there. Oh, it's not going to focus on it. So that's Shades of Kauai, the first. That one's going to be a secret. I got Mythomorphia, because that I don't have that book yet. I got Storybook Princesses. Oops. Divas, Villainesses, and Heroes storybook by Deborah Muller. I got Springlings. Oops, that didn't work. No, it's not letting me do the Springling one. So I got Springlings by Edwina McNamee. I got one from I got what's it? A Heather Valentine one. At Little Darlings. And the Julia Sperry book. I'm not Wonderful Whimsical Wonders by Julia Sperry. I got those. And then I went over to, there's a couple other ones that I got there, but I'm keeping them a surprise. And over on the UK, I bought this one by Rita Berman. Oh, it is the summer one, I think. Yep. Oh, yeah, it is the summer one. So I got the summer one by Rita Berman and World of Flowers. So, and as well as my Fairy Miracles and the 2 PDF books that you saw me get today. So those are the books that I bought. Thank you, Sue. I lived that way, paycheck to paycheck, my whole life, Sue, so I understand. You're going on a cruise. That's something on my bucket list for sure. And where are you going on your cruise? This is the first time in my life that we have been able to want something and just able to go and buy it without having to save lots of money for things that we want, not need, you know. We bought a new couch for ourselves in November, and that was our Christmas gift to each other. And Greg also bought me my Pablos for Christmas, you know, but we went probably 9 years together, and we could only afford to buy, you know, Christmas presents for our kids, and because we have 6 of them, and it was very minimal presents, let me tell you. So don't feel bad that you guys can't do the shopping thing. It, you know, we've all been there. Most of us have. Thank you, Lisa. I do like to have lots of different types of books because I get into slumps, as like I was in tonight. Oh, this cold. I really wish it would just go away. So tired of sounding nasally. Smoking doesn't help though, so oh wow, Sue. Good for you. We don't have any grandkids, much to my dismay. Our one daughter, who is in a stable relationship and is financially able to afford, having children, doesn't seem to be in a rush to do so. So she's 31. I definitely would love to see grandkids before I get too sick to be able to enjoy them. Wow, Sue, you're a strong woman. Wow, 11 grandkids. Drugs is a very, very difficult bond to break, unfortunately. I can say that I am extremely fortunate. I was addicted to drugs when I had, right after I had my oldest. So this is 27, 28, 27 years ago. And I got clean and I have never looked back. I tell you, I don't even drink alcohol nowadays unless it's like one strawberry daiquiri a year. But yeah, drugs is very, very prevalent right now in our society, and it's definitely an epidemic that needs fixing for sure. Kids are losing their parents, parents are losing their kids. It's just enough's enough already. Yeah, that might change Dusty as she gets a little older. Wow. Those are some strong women there to be able to have that many kids and not go crazy. My dog is snorting behind me. So how's that looking, guys? Let's try the bullet tip. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, getting clean was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Welcome back, Tess. So, hair. What color should I do the hair, guys? I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but the color that I'm adding to the pockets right now is a slightly different shade of the one that's on her dress. I was thinking brown for her hair. Thanks, Sue. Is it still out of focus, guys? Smudge, quit licking. Smudge. Sorry, guys. Oh, maybe it's on your end, Lisa. Yeah. I had some issues yesterday. We had a horrible snowstorm here, so I ended up getting booted at the end. So I'm just doing her hair a flat brown, and hopefully Beth can teach me how to add pencil crayon to it. Somebody's doing Marker Madness this month. I can't remember who it is. Maybe it's John. Does anybody know if it's John that's doing the Marker Madness this month for March? I know. It's very, very hard. So can you guys see these little flowers? Anybody have an idea what color those should be? Maybe pink or, yeah, pink or, yeah, I don't know. Whatever we decide to do these flowers, I'm going to do the flowers in her hair, the flowers on her dress, and the polka dots, and then probably her lips will be the same color. As slow as you have to go with these, still takes a lot less time than doing it all by pencil crayon. Oh, Tess. Now you got me worried. I'm afraid. Is your husband home, Tess? I would hate for you to have another seizure and him not be there. Okay, good. Because I will worry about you all night long, darling. You know I will. Let's see if I have a pink that will look nice with that blue. Ooh, that's bright. That's a no. That's as bright. That one is a bit better. I think I like this one. Night, Dusty. It was so nice for you to come in, and I hope to see you again in the future real soon. What time is it? Oh, I should probably take my pills too, guys. Jeez. I don't need to go, but I do need to take my pills in a minute. Oh, yes. Do not forget to call the doctor. It is 9:30 here. 9:30 where Beth is. What time is it there, Lisa? 8:30 at Sue. Well, Sue's in Florida too, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. I remember now. Sue was one of the winners of my very first giveaway. And if you enter the mushroom color along and you post your pictures, you might win again, eh, Sue? Would that be nice? This time I'm going to do an Amazon gift card for winning or book depository. I figure that way someone can pick out what they want instead of, like a pre-ordered book. And that way I don't have to pay for shipping. The book I sent out to Sue, it wasn't bad, but I'll tell you, mailing those Fila pencil crayons, I would have been better off to just buy her the pencil crayons and sell them to her and send them to her, because I paid more than double what the pencils were worth to send them to her. It was just crazy. But they're out of my house and not making me itchy with my allergies anymore, and that's all that matters. How long have we been on? Oh, 2 hours tonight, guys. My goodness. And here I said I wasn't going to be live streaming for a while, and the last 2 days I've done it twice. Well, I needed you guys tonight, and I needed you guys last night. Because I was in a bit of a slump. So the ladybug's wings are red. What about this little part at their bum? What color is that? Is that black? Oh, Dusty, the mushrooms are a color long that I'm posting for the month of March. And if you post using my hashtag, you can enter up to twice, 2 different pictures of mushrooms. And for each entry that you get, up to 2, I will put your name in for a draw to win a gift certificate from Amazon or a book depository. So definitely have a mushroom color along, or do some mushrooms. Okay, I need help with the ladybug or the ladybird, as they're called in the United Kingdom. As long as you post it on Instagram or uh, YouTube, if you put it to description, oh, my YouTube comments, I will do that as well. Tess has been practicing for her mushrooms. Oh, that's pink. I don't want pink. I need red. I need a red for a ladybird. But I don't know where to color the ladybird red. Oh, I know, Tess. They're lovely. No, it just has to have a mushroom on it, Dusty. Doesn't even need to be the main focus of the picture. As long as there's a mushroom in the picture, that's all that you need. Sorry about my reach, guys. I'm looking at the image of a ladybug. Oh, it is black in there. Okay. And the little head is black too. Two ladybirds. What color should I do the birds, guys? Mr. Snail, Mr. Snail. Please don't step in his trail. Smudge enough. Well, it was fun seeing you again, Sue. I hope to see you again soon. I hope you're feeling better. I got both of those colorist special effects books. I'm actually thinking about emailing her and asking her if she plans on doing some more, because I love learning and she makes it just so it's so fun. Tess has been practicing things all all week, but don't ask her to do a macaroon. All right. So I'm going to leave the hem of her dress white. I've got the grass to outline. But what about the birds? Could do the birds brown, but that's kind of boring. I could do them blue, red, although it's maybe a bit too much red up there at the top. Ooh, black. My super tips. Maybe I'll do one red bird. Ooh, light blue and gray. That's a good idea. Let's see what I got there for light blue and gray. I have a light blue and a medium gray or a light gray. Light gray. I think that's gray. Let's just make sure it's not a light green. That'll work. You guys are about to hear sirens because they're going by the house. All right, I'm going to do one of them light blue and gray, and then I'm going to do one black. And there goes the ailments. Think of the light blue and gray bird. Now, should I do the same for this bird or should we go with the black? I always fear with black that you won't see anything. It'll just be a blob. Make them the same? Okay. Am I the only one who got any coloring done, or do other people color in as well? I have to thank you all for motivating me to, if it wasn't for you all, I would never have thought to go online, kind of get out of this little funk that I'm in. And if it hadn't been for you guys, I guarantee you I would not have colored a picture tonight. Yay, Beth is finally coloring. Yay! Are you doing a Carla Magana image, Beth? I know that you've been having a lot of fun with that new book of hers. There we go, guys. One finished picture other than pencil crayon shading. Yeah, you got to slow down and just make sure that you go over it one at a time. Like, don't go over it multiple times. See, there's a little bit of pilling on that one right there. I have these Pilot Friction soft things, and I've never used them. I don't even know what they are. Oh, they look like a highlighter or a marker. That's exactly what. They're markers, but they have the erasable. No way. I know they have friction pens, but markers? An erasable highlighter. Got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Do you guys see this? Okay. Let me do a darker color so you guys can really see this. We just have to let it dry a little minute. Beth's channel was just us at the beginning when my channel started. So we'd spend one night on Beth's channel and then one night on my channel and that kind of thing. Now watch, guys. Watch how easy this thing erases highlighter. Like marker. It's actually wet to the touch. Isn't that amazing? Look. You can't even tell that color was there. Amazing. In case you're wondering, this is what the package looked like. These are perfect for highlighting student workbooks. That's what these would be amazing for. Because when you give the book back, you just erase everything you've highlighted throughout the year. Oh, did it go black? I wonder if it's me doing it or if there's something else going on or if it's YouTube is the issue. Nope, didn't like that. Oh, and I smudged it. Darn it. Okay, guys, what do you think? I know she's not done, but she's done for now. Oh, good. Well, guys, it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes almost. We're at 2 hours and 18 minutes. I think I'm going to go and disconnect for now. Go get my meds. Try and rearrange the book so the book's in the right order for the botanical one and this one, and go from there. I want to thank every one of you for coming and spending time with me. And I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you so much, Lisa. I do hope you come back. I try to put out as much videos and live streams as possible, but I'm often sick, so I can't do anything set hours that I stream or set days that I put in videos. But as soon as I am feeling better, I will be posting content as I can. Thank you so much. And Caroline, if by chance you're watching this playback, please email me. My email address should be down in the description of the video, because I was able to pick you up one of the Coloring Heaven Timeless Beauty magazines, and I need your address, and we'll figure out how much it's going to cost for shipping as well. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.